Today's video is a review of the brand new Cerave Hydrating Sheer Sunscreen SPF30 for face and body. This is a completely different sunscreen from the one last year that I showed you that everybody was raving about and you either loved it or hated it. Me, it was a complete wrong color match on my face. So I was excited to test this one out. On Ulta's website, this is $17.99. I purchased mine on Amazon for $15.99. I'll leave a link to it down below if you're interested after you watch my review. This is water resistant for 80 minutes. This is fragrance free, but I do feel like it has just maybe a tiny hint of a traditional sunscreen scent, and that's probably because it is a hybrid sunscreen. It has both mineral and chemical filters in it. We have 6% homosalate, 5% octisalate, 5% octocrylene, and 7% zinc oxide. This sunscreen also has hyaluronic acid to help the skin maintain its moisture, niacinamide to help calm the skin, and ceramides 1, 3, and 6 through 11 to restore and maintain the skin's natural barrier. Excellent ingredients. Cerave is known for great ingredients. This is a non-tinted sunscreen, and like it says, you can use it for your face and body. However, I have not tried this out for my body. Watch my review test on my face, review and wear test right now. Wait. Join me in my mission to prevent skin cancer by subscribing to my channel. Okay, a new sunscreen. I was perusing Ulta, I think it was, and discovered that Cerave had a new sunscreen out. However, it is cheaper on Amazon. I will leave it linked in the description box down below. So I got this one from Amazon, paid for with my own money. Recently had a comment that somebody questioned whether I bought a Neutrogena sunscreen on my own and whether the post is sponsored. I don't get sponsored. I don't get sponsorships. And if I do get sent PR, I will tell you. That is very liquidy. Do you hear that? This is a hybrid. Okay, that's liquidy. Oh, wow, that is liquidy. Okay, let me see if I can show you this. Wow. That is a liquidy formula. All right, here we go. I do have moisturizer on that I let sit for 10 minutes. It is fragrance free, but it does have a scent. Oh my goodness. Just slap it on, Sean. This is too much because it's so runny. No. This is a lot of sunscreen. How am I gonna rub all this in? I better not put it on my eyes because it has chemical. It's a hybrid, so it has physical and chemical in it. UV filters. We're gonna take this over to the ears. So it shouldn't have a white cast. Hopefully not. I did not like the Cerave, that moisturizing one that was tinted, was way too dark for my skin tone. Is this supposed to be moisturizing? Hydrating. Hydrating and sheer. It's not the thinnest filling formula. Feels, despite its thinness, it does feel a little thick on my face. But hopefully when it dries down, I won't feel it anymore. All right, I will be back. I'm gonna put a different sunscreen on my eyes, and I'll be back in 10 to 15 minutes and we'll see if it dried down. Okay, it's been 13 minutes since I put on the Cerave. You can see it's more of a natural glow. It's definitely not matte, but I wouldn't say it's a super glowy sunscreen. It's more of a natural glow, but you can still feel it on your face. So if you like that where you can't feel the sunscreen and it sets down really well, this is not that. It actually, interesting enough, even though it was a thin formula, you saw it dripping, it feels, I can still feel it on my face. Like, I'm very much aware that it's still on my face. I'm going to put on foundation and I'll let you know how it sets on top, and then we'll do a 2-hour check-in. I'll be back. Okay, the Cerave is sitting very nicely under my foundation. I just bought a new foundation. Normally, you know how much I love my Misha BB cream, and I will try the sunscreen out with my tried and true. But I thought today that I would try this, a matte foundation on top. I love this. I use like a beauty blender sponge and pat it all over a thin layer. The color is really good for me. And then I used the Kosas powder on top. I will do a check-in in 2 hours and we'll see if any glow pops through, if my foundation breaks up or anything. I will let you know. I'll be back in 2 hours. Okay, so I'm in natural light. This is what the Cerave looks like in natural light after 2.5 hours. Now, this matte foundation typically sets down and there's no stickiness. And I have stickiness right around here, around the perimeters of my face, my nose, and my chin. Yep, and here too at my neck. The Cerave does not dry down and will affect the texture of your foundation. But other than that, it looks good. I'll be interested to see how it works under my Misha BB cream, which is my favorite. I just finished putting my Misha foundation on top of the new Cerave SPF, and it went on beautifully on top. My Misha BB foundation, it does not fail me. And so I'm excited to see how it wears today. This is that MOB blush that do beauty YouTubers see that I got in my Beautylish Lucky Bag, and I like it too. And I like to bring it across the bridge of my nose to give that sun-kissed look, even though I've had melanoma and I will never, ever, ever get a true sun-kissed look again. I'm sure gonna fake it. What you'll see next should be my final thought. So the CeraVe sunscreen definitely makes my face feel greasy, like I've been doing physical exercise and sweating. All right, final thoughts. I typically love a hybrid sunscreen because you get the best of the chemical filters in that there's no white cast, and you get the best of the mineral filters in that you get that extra physical protection against UVA and UVB rays. I love a thin sunscreen, and this definitely is a thin sunscreen. However, it feels thick on your face, which confuses me. It looks thin, it comes out thin and drippy. I can hear it in the bottle, and it's 3 fluid ounces, so that you get a lot of sunscreen. But on my face, I feel it all day long, the entire time I'm wearing it. Even when I reapply other sunscreens throughout my day on top, I can still feel this underneath. It makes my face feel super greasy, and I don't like it. So for that reason, unfortunately, I normally test sunscreens out for a week or two. I could only test this one out for 3 days. I'm not even wearing it today because the feel of it was just so icky. I tested this under a matte foundation as well as my natural finish foundation, Misha BB cream. I found that it didn't break up my foundation. It looks good under foundation. There's nothing wrong with the way it looks under foundation. I couldn't get over the feeling of it. I was constantly aware that I was feeling greasy. I would not wear this on its own either. It was a little too shiny for me, but I do like that it is 80 minutes water resistant. The website said that it is suited for all skin types, but in particular, sensitive and acne prone ones. Now I'm gonna set this aside and put a little note on it to try it on my arms and my body once warmer weather comes around, because who knows, I may love this on my body and not have the issues like I did on my face. Have you tried this? I hope this review was helpful for you. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.